anniversary.
And of course,
The very best way to end a lovely day is to cozy on up for Jammies with JaNay.
okay, that's it. Hello. Welcome back to another Jammies with JaNay. I'm JaNay, and I'm so glad that you came and joined me for another story start. I hope that you've been enjoying all the story starts that I've been posting and learning lots of new vocabulary words and having a great time with your adult, whomever that adult is, who's sharing those stories with you. Okay, so how was your day today? Well, I hope you said you had a wonderful day. And if you didn't, that's okay, because you can make tomorrow an even better day. I had a beautiful day. Thank you for asking. Now, let's do our check-ins. Ready? Hey, do you have your jammies on? I have mine. Check. Do you have your favorites? Stuffed animal or snuggly? Here's mine. Check. Now, do you have your adults nearby? It can be any adults that you want to share the story start with. It can be your aunt or your uncle. It can be your grandma or your grandpa. It could be your mom or your dad. Whichever adult you want to share the story with, check to make sure they're nearby. Are they there? Excellent. Check. Now, you know what I'm going to ask next. Do you have your story? Well, I've got mine. Here it is. Last stop on Market Street. Do you have your story? Good. Pull it out. All right. There it is. Check. Last stop on Market Street. Ooh. So, last stop on Market Street is the story we're sharing tonight. And this says, words by Matt de la Peña, pictures by Christian Robinson. You see that? Words by Matt de la Peña. If the words are by Matt de la Peña, what does that make him? You're right. He's the author. So, if it says pictures by Christian Robinson, what does that make Christian Robinson? Exactly, the illustrator. So, Matt de la Peña wrote the story, and Christian Robinson made the pictures. Now, let's take a moment and look at this cover. Do you notice anything shiny on this cover? Yeah, 3 things in particular. 1, 2, 3. Do you see those? What are those? I can tell you what they are. These are awards. This is an award-winning book. This one here is the Caldecott Honor Book. It's silver. See it here? This here is the John Newbery Medal. It's gold. See it here? And this here is the Coretta Scott King Award. It's black. See it here? That means when this book was published, it won 3 awards because it was picked as an excellent book to share with readers like you. So it won the Caldecott Honor, the John Newbery Award, and the Coretta Scott King Honor. That actually says honor. Wow. So this means that it's a pretty special book. And I'm excited to be sharing it with you tonight. Now, what else do we see on the cover of this book? What's this in the back? Oh, yes. Looks like a bus. You see that? Not just that, there are some people on the bus. And who's that? The bus driver. What else do we see on this cover? Yeah, look. Here's a bus stop and two people waiting to get on the bus. Lots going on here. Let's start the story. All right, here are our end pages. Wow, they are bright end pages. It's bright yellow with some white illustrations on it. What are some things that you see? Yeah, an umbrella, a tree, some glasses, ooh, look at that, butterfly, a bus, and lots of other pictures on the end pages. I wonder if we're going to come across these different things in the story. I guess we got to open the book and read it to find out. Let's turn the page. Last stop on Market Street. This one's a signed book. As you see, it says, "To Vivian, be a witness." And it's signed by Matt De La Peña and Christian Robinson. This is definitely a special book. There's another page. Some things going on here. This looks like maybe a city. What do you see? Yeah, some people walking, someone walking a dog, cars, and a bicycle, more people, and some buildings. Ooh, and a tree. Any other things? Lots of things on this page. Right. CJ pushed through the church doors, skipped down the steps. The outside air smelled like freedom, but it also smelled like rain, which freckled CJ's shirt and dripped down his nose. What's going on here? What does that word freckles mean? Freckles. What do you think? Yeah, freckles is like speckled or dotted, meaning having dots on it. So, have you ever met someone who has freckles on their face? Yeah, they might have little dots on their face. That's what that word freckled means. And here it says, the rain freckled CJ's shirt and dripped down his nose. So to me, that means the rain was coming down and making little dots all over CJ's shirt. Let's turn the page. He ducked under his Nana's umbrella, saying, "How come we gotta wait for the bus in all this wet?" "Trees get thirsty too," his Nana told him. "Don't you see that big one drinking through a straw?" CJ looked for a long time, but never saw a straw. Look at this page. Oh, we got Nana. CJ, I think our main character's name is CJ. Nana's got a big orange umbrella. We're talking about the rain coming down. Now, when Nana said, "Don't you see that big one drinking through a straw?" What do you think she meant there? You see a straw in this picture? No, I don't see one either. I wonder what she meant there. Maybe she's talking about the roots, because trees drink water through roots that are deep in the ground. Maybe that's what she means. Or maybe she was just making a joke. I don't know. But she said, "Don't you see that big one drinking through a straw?" Let's turn the page. From the bus stop, he watched water pool on flower petals, watched rain patter against the windshield of a nearby car. His friend Colby climbed in, gave CJ a wave, and drove off with his dad. "Nana, how come we don't got a car?" There's CJ and Nana. They're sitting and waiting at the bus stop in the rain. There's Colby, there's CJ's friend, getting in the car and waving. CJ said, "Nana, how come we don't got a car?" Lots going on this page. Other people sitting, waiting there too. What else do you see on this page? Oh, yes. So that looks like a walk signal, some flowers in a basket. And look at those little drops of rain coming down. Wow. I'm going to stop the reading there. Snap! I want you to continue reading the story. So parents, I turn it over to you. Remember, I've got lots of resources on my website, including some prompts that you can use as you continue to read the story, as well as some vocabulary words that will help to build your young listeners' vocabulary. I hope that you'll check out the website and that you'll come back for another Jammies with JaNay to have another story start with me. I always love to share these stories with you out there. And with that, I say good night, happy reading. Don't forget to subscribe to Jammies with JaNay. You can just click the subscribe button at the bottom of the page.